Okie dokie. Minimize. Alright, I wanted this screen up, actually. I wanted to be able to see that. Silly me. You want to see things. Ha! Baron? No, sir. No, no. Your spine just snapped while you were stretching? I'm assuming you don't mean it, like, broke in half, which is what I imagined when I heard it snapped. I mean, like a twig. Oh yeah, I remember. Whatever, dot, dot, dot. Wait, isn't that what every character always said forever? Because, like, that was as engaging as the dialogue got. Harsh. You got a bill for $25 because you called them and said my back hurts and they told you to... What? Okay. But you didn't even... It was just a phone call. First of all, how did they even feel comfortable, like, basically treating you over the phone? Like, what if something had been seriously wrong? Wouldn't they be liable for that? For someone to put you on hold for 5 minutes to take 2 minutes to tell you to take some aspirins. Mosaic piece! Okay, yeah, I see that. Loving me, tangerine, la 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 la. That song is totally in my head. Little Latin lovers and lovers drinking gin, mellow yellow in my bungalow. Be quiet! I order you to be quiet! Ow! Turd? Okay. Alright, Nether, thanks for hanging out. Travel safely. Hope you have a good rest of your day if I don't see you later. If I don't see you again today. And I will see you another time. Okay, so there's something about something over here, something. And this looks like it goes back towards whatever I was looking at before. Like, I think this goes up to where I got the ocularum, perhaps? I'm gonna explore the rest of the camp. Which, surprisingly, it doesn't hold much. Let me just double check then. Oh, hello! They're just everywhere, for no reason. What are you doing, friend? Just ran into the wall for no reason. Okay. Okay. Wait, where did you just go? I was literally over here already. Game. Game, please. No. No, not mellow yellow in my bunghole. Mellow yellow in my bungalow. 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 One more time. Bungalow. That song, is on Charlie's Angels soundtrack. This has a really good soundtrack, that movie, I have to say. Has a really, really good... Who would dat? Really, really good, good soundtrack. Okay, so I came through over there. And then I went over to the left. Okay. So I gotta explore... Here is, like, nothing. Just some herbs. Is that... I think that's... What the fuck was her name again? Mythos? Alright, this looks like a thing. Zip, 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 zip. What do you mean, the types that you hear about at bus stations?
This place is massive. How long have they been here?
This must have been the Venatore's main camp.
They can't do what they came for. We stopped them.
Come on. We should still find what they were after.
Ooh, there's a book there. I want to look at the inconsequential crap first, though. This is really neat. The uncouth plebs. Princess Wizard Marcus is just too good for the uncouth plebs. Draft of Letter to Venatory Magisters. Fellow Magisters, we have been given a chance to redeem ourselves after one of our own failed Corypheus at Redcliffe. The dwarven relics in the tombs are instructions on recreating the masterpieces of one of their finest paragons. They are to be excavated, replicated, and brought back for study. The Elder One is generous to let us prove our worth. We cannot disappoint him. Do not spare the slaves. Speed is crucial to our success. Let us set an example to the rest of the Venatori, mages and commoners both, with our obedience to the Elder One's will. Overseer Julex. Oh, you just mean people asking for money? Alright, I'm gonna go close this Fade Rift. I mean, that happens whether you're at a bus stop or not, doesn't it? Or maybe it doesn't where you live. Okie dokie. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. So, I'm gonna come back... Okay, so this is where the thing is, but I want to come up here and see if this is... Let's see what's over in this area. It's probably nothing, but you know. You might find like a mosaic piece or something. You might be rewarded for going in the corners, Lecta. Except I won't. Yeah, I don't give money to people who just ask for it because you don't know those people. You don't know if they actually have the problems that they claim to have, or if they're just going to spend it on drugs, and like what they really need is some help in a different way. So like if somebody is playing an instrument or like working for it, if you're working for it and I'm enjoying what you're doing and I happen to have extra money, which is not often, then sure, because it's like, oh, you're providing a service to me, therefore I'm paying you for it. But there are too many people out there trying to like just scam people. They're like, this is easier than a job and I get more money than I would working a minimum wage job. So it's better to donate to a charity than to an individual, unless you know them. Then do what you want. It's your money. That's how I feel. I'm a little less wary of giving people like food. There are plenty of homeless people in New York that like they're just hungry. Like giving somebody food, like your leftovers from a restaurant, or like if somebody sees you going into a Dunkin' Donuts or something, like, would you mind helping me get something to eat? Like, I feel like that's less of a risk. But like, hey, can I have all of your groceries, please? Question mark? Like, what are you gonna do with a bag of rice, man? Oh, greater terrors. You're so annoying. Huh. Ah! Don't step next to me. Get away! Get away! Anyway, I wish I had the money to just throw around and just help anybody who asked for it, but I don't. I have to be more selective. It is very warm in here. After I'm done with this Fade Rift, I have to go turn the AC on. It's way too hot. It was fine when I went on my break because I left the door open for like 2 seconds and I was like, oh, this is manageable. And now I've been in here for like, I'm just gonna do it now. It's hot. Hey, Cardinal. How you doing? I don't know. I guess I've seen more homeless people that are harmless than I have people who are like trying to pull one over on me. So like I'm not like afraid of, or like wary, I should say, is I guess a better word. I'm not wary of any of these people. Like the people who maybe don't have the right finesse yelling at your car window. I don't think they were trying to rob you. Oh, I can close this now. What? I thought it had some more to go. My bad. Zhuzh it closed. Then again, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I think most of the time, people don't like to ask for things. So, like, the fact that they're asking, like, that's already making them uncomfortable. I'm sure there are people out there who are nefarious, but I've just seen enough people struggling. Like, they would rather not be asking for this, that, or the other thing, but don't see another way out of it. There was this one woman when I was growing up that my mom would always help out. Because we see her every time. My mom, like, got to know her, and, you know, they would stop and talk. And she was just, like, super nice. And, so my mom would always help her out with money. And eventually she, like, you know, she had fucked up teeth. She, like, got her teeth fixed and got a job. And she's like, oh, I'm doing really well now. Like, that was so cool to be able to see that. And my mom was able to, you know, be like, you know, I got to help this woman. Like, that's great. That's so nice. But, like, I would recognize her now if I saw her on the street, like, walking down the street. It was, like, over the course of years, it took a very long time for her to be in a comfortable position, but that was so cool. I wanted to sell you socks. I mean, at least he's trying to sell something. Like, he's trying to make a business. It's not the best business, but you know, I do appreciate when people try to provide some sort of service. Because that makes other people more comfortable. Like, people are very wary of strangers coming up and asking them for stuff. So it's easier for us to wrap our brains around, like, oh, this person is selling an item. That's typical. I see that every day. Like a small business owner. What? Ask you for pot money. Yeah, there's somebody near Times Square holds up a sign. Says, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna use this money for alcohol. Just like on his sign. I appreciate the honesty. I'm sure he gets money because people just appreciate that he's honest. Yeah, where did those socks come from? His butthole. They came from his butt. So I've been over here. There's basically just a big expanse of crap with just a big empty place with that one pride demon, and we kind of went all the way around in a circle. This place is huge. This place is so very large. Psh. Did I say soulless? I don't even remember using that word. It's a dumb joke. Mana pulls that all the time. First of all, I pronounce Mana, the person whose full screen name is Phenomena. I pronounce his name, the shortened version, Mana, very differently than I pronounce Mana, which is the, you know, magic source that lets you cast spells in a bunch of different games. But every time I'm like, we're playing Dota, and I'm like, I need more mana, or like, I'm out of mana. He says, but I'm right here. How can you be out of me? And I'm like, stop it. You know what I mean? It's not even the same word. Well, right. And I'm not saying, like, judge these people. But, like, I don't have a lot of money. So I'm not necessarily, like, if people are going to use it on drugs or alcohol, that's not really the best way, in my opinion, for me to spend what little I have. Like, I'm not going to judge you for being a drug addict. That's not an easy life, and it's not something that people choose, you know? I'm not going to judge them for it, but I'm not going to give them money for it either. That said, I don't think I've seen anybody asking for money around here, but there's almost nobody around here. Like, you guys know I don't go outside that often because there's just nothing here. And, like, it's mostly white people. That's all that's here. Either, like, middle-class white people or, like, really, like, trashy-looking white people. That's not what I meant. So it looks like I've pretty much explored this whole spot here. I don't think I can... Oh! Let's see if I can climb up. Climbing up. Share the drugs, man. I'll buy you some drugs if you show me where to get them. I mean, that's a tactic, if you want to go that route. Yeah, just buy all the drugs and alcohol for myself. I mean, legit, though. Like, beer's expensive. Alcohol is expensive. I don't even have it that often, and I'm just like, you know, it's a lot of money. Lots of money. How come I don't get to feel funky with my own dough? Oh, wait, this is where I came from initially. Okay, so I think I've done everything in this little nub off to the side here. I mean, I guess at this point I can just travel. Hey, Amaro. How you doing? Can I get up here? You know what I'm gonna do? I know it's like 2 inches away. I don't care. Got some tequila for me. Ooh! God. That sounds horrible. Mainly because I could have like a sip and then be like, okay, that's a lot. That's enough tequila for me. So there's stuff up over that way, but there was a direction that I wanted to go over here that I no longer have the marker for. So I'm going to see what was down over that way. And then I want to go back. I think there seemed to be a lower entrance in the front of this mountain. It's so hard to be methodical when the place is giant and has no, like, paths to go. Make you margaritas, you won't even taste the tequila. That's even worse, Amaro! That's so dangerous! Oh, I've had too many rough nights, because I decided that I needed to do like 9 shots of tequila. Why? Why? You are tiny. You don't need anywhere close to that. I can sip one shot these days and be like, ooh, I'm feeling funky. And I do mean sip, like over the course of an hour, just be like... Hello, who are you? Also, I can stab this, but more importantly, who the fuck are you? You are ... Who dis?
Greetings.
Ours shall be the burden of knowledge, to take into the earth and prove us worthy.
All right?
The righteous shall carry the Maker's word to every corner of his house.
Good. That will help. Goodbye.
Cool. Oh my god, I love you. He's like, alright, helpful. Have a good one. Stab. Stone over sky, a faint inscription in ancient dwarven script is carved in the archway. Let this gate be the stone over your head, home never forgotten, anchoring soil and sky. Oh yeah, no, it was a bad idea. One beer and you're tipsy? That's awesome. I prefer that. I was like that when I first started college. I don't think I'm gonna bother sliding down there. I've been in there. And that's so inexpensive. I love it. I just really like beer. Whether or not I'm trying to feel effects from it or not, I just enjoy it as a beverage. I like it. Beer. Small child playing a trumpet when you're hungover. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry to laugh, but that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Okay, so... I guess I found the other edge of places, huh? There's very clearly a path over here that I'm supposed to be taking. And I'm just like, nope, I'm gonna climb on the very edge that has nothing. That's the best place for me to go, right? Okay, so I think this archway is a good marker of where I've been and haven't been. My people being there startled me. So I'm gonna turn back and go up this way and try to actually hit this this extra shard that we found. Yeah, meat is not that easy to find. Especially if you don't have, like, places to look for it, like I don't. But it's not like something that's as widely distributed as other things. You have a low malt tolerance. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I can only have one IPA because it's too dry and it makes me really hungover. Like, even if I don't overdrink in general, like if I have all IPAs of the same alcohol content as all some other regular type of beer, I'll be hungover. I like IPAs, I just can't have more than one. Okay, here we go, climbing. What happened to all the music? There was like music happening for a split second, now it's gone. Okay, so is that the mountain? Is that the mountain? Or was this the mountain? Where the fuck was the mountain? Because I wanted to go... Oh, I can't fucking tell. I can't tell where I am anymore. I think it was here? There seemed to be like a down place to go. Who dis? Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. He's like stuck in the sand for all of his days. Rock Top Ridge. Okay, I want to go back, I think. Unless I can just kind of drop down. This is one hell of a climb that I didn't even mean to make. Like, this is definitely one way only. One way only. Grape flavor? I mean, maybe white grapes would be a little bit more subtle. Not a big vodka person. You've never had a hangover? I have heard of people like you. That's like you're a fucking unicorn.
You can't hurt
Fucking
me!
unicorn. Okay. Hangovers are terrible. I mean, not every hangover is terrible. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, I've got a headache. My hangovers are terrible. Let me rephrase. I should endeavor to never have hangovers, and I've been doing a pretty good job. Cause it is rough. It is rough. Designers of humans? Oh. I thought, because I saw the design by humans link, and I was like, what are you talking about? I get it. Like, whoever made humans needs to rework their ideas of what affects people. Yeah! Two unicorns in the same place. I mean, it's less uncommon than a unicorn, I guess, but just... I feel like that's not... Like, you're definitely the minority here. Definitely the minority. No. Gotta climb. Gotta climb. Doesn't work. Rah! Stay down. Stay down. I fly into a rage. Okay. Alright, here we go. So there's like a shelf over here with this crap. And that must be the place that I found the mountain. I'll have to go all the way back up there, because Jesus fuck. I think maybe that's where I wanted to go to the entrance. Yeah, there's like a whole place down in there, and I definitely just went up. I just went up, I wanted to go down. So I think that's like here or so. Where did I make that mark? Hang on. Is it just there? Like, I can't even see where I put the thing down. Way closer? Okay, there we go. I was like, I can't see it. What happened? What happened? Alright, let's close a rift. Close up this rift. Gotta make the whole world safe. But only me can do it. Only me. We're actually having a pretty easy time with these enemies, which is surprising because we're only one level ahead of them. But they're melting like they're way lower level. Alrighty. Wait, you're just making them melt. I mean, it's convenient. No, you fuck off. You fuck off with that. I hate that shit. Greater terrors are so obnoxious. Of all that stupid leapy shit they do. I hate it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Wee! Zhuzh it closed. Ooh, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah, we're doing it. Yay. I closed it. I did it. Okay, so... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna discover this camp. And then I will go back to the other place that I wanted to examine near the Sunstop Mountain. And then I will just port back over here and do the rest of the shit. What's this? It's an interesting container shape.
You and the Inquisitor are together?
Yes? Is that a problem?
Far from it. People should seize any chance for a moment's respite in times such as these. I am glad you have allowed yourself some happiness.
I expected you to think I should keep punishing myself.
I would be concerned if you forgot your past, but that seems unlikely. Beyond that, guilt is a distraction, one we can ill afford.
What of you, then? Have you found someone to share a moment's respite?
I find my peace elsewhere.
Alright. My name's Solus, and I don't need no sex. I don't need no bits bumping. What is that? I just took a thing, and it didn't say anything at all. What was that I just picked up? Huh. That was weird. That was very odd. Was that a glitch and that should have been a thing? Like, that looked like an important item. Or at the very least it would be like, this here's loot. Which would be a shame because I haven't saved in a bit. Although I bet it saved after I took the rift, so maybe it's not that bad. But like, was that supposed to be an important item that I just picked up? Because sometimes I'll like go to read a book and it just gives me XP. But that didn't give me any sort of anything. It didn't tell me that I picked something up. Nobody had a comment about it. You know, nothing happened. And that seems weird for something that looked so unique. Discovered the Colossus. Oh shit, this is the dude! This is the dude that was in the drawing. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a tomb and a thing. I'm getting way out where I wasn't trying to go. Let me go back and get the camp that I was gonna go get. And then I can go down and explore that after. Did your lasagna disappear into your belly? Are you full of lasagna now? God, I haven't had lasagna in so long. I fucking love lasagna. It's just so good. When I go to the beach, I should ask my dad to make me a lasagna. So why do you hate when it happens? You ate it all. You eated it. So does anyone know about the about that thing that I picked up? It kind of looked like one of the elven wards on a smaller scale with a red orangish glow in it. Why don't I just have people to make me lasagna? Why don't I just have, like, lasagna servants who just... That's all they do. They don't do anything else. All they do is make lasagna and bring it to me. They just serve me lasagna. Can that be a thing that I have? It's like, Lecta, that's called a chef. Very selective chef. Seeing that they only make one thing.
You can't hurt me!
Just give me it. Frozen lasagna does not count. It is not at all the same. It's the same thing like pizza. It's like, it's a fake thing that doesn't at all satisfy the craving for an actual delicious item that I want. Like, why the fuck would I bother buying a frozen lasagna? It's not worth it. Ever.
Hello again.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
Weren't you somewhere else a few minutes ago?
Blessed are those that walk in the sight of the Maker.
Okay. Psh. Quick Google search tells me that it happens to everyone about that item. Okay. Thank you for looking it up. I just worried that I was, like, missing something because it looked important. You know what I mean? It looked important. But then it didn't, like, do anything. I was like, did I miss some lore? Or a quest? Or, you know... Is it the part of a quest? I got very confused. Thank you for looking that up for me, though. I appreciate it. Okay, so I've been in there. I guess there was just a little... Huh. I guess there's nothing. That, like, wasn't anything. It was just a little pass under. Alright, so let me come back over here. We're gonna do this stuff in the top corner. Up in this biz. No, I know how to make it myself, but it's not cheap. It's not cheap to buy all the stuff and make it, and also I don't like cooking. I wonder if Second Square would consider that cooking or baking? Because technically you bake a lasagna. So I wonder if she would consider it that, because she said she doesn't like cooking, but she does like baking. What's this? Oh. I thought it was something interesting, like a sword or some shit. It wasn't. I'm gonna come over here to this cave. Do you have to boil the noodles? I mean... Yeah. I've made lasagna before and it turned out really good. It was like almost as good as my dad's or my Aunt Syl's. I think I like my dad's the best. I haven't had my Aunt Syl's lasagna in a very, very long time. And that makes me sad. Because that used to be my favorite lasagna. And then that side of the family got too big, and we don't go there for holidays anymore because there's just no room for us. So no lasagna for me. And and also no seeing, you know, my extended family. Both of those things are sad. Stab! The Colossus of Orlais, Emperor Florian, in addition to being notoriously reclusive, was not fond of his own visage. Orlesian emperors and empresses are traditionally immortalized in gilded marble. Florian, forced to commission something, instead chose a red sandstone, found only in the hissing wastes. He demanded his likeness be carved there, away from where he could see it. When presented with an official proposal, the emperor idly drew on the paper, adding circles around the royal crest, the statue's eyes, and the dimensions and cost of the project. Florian's signature turned it into an official court document, and he refused to entertain more modest proposals hastily drafted and sent to his chambers, as he considered the matter over and done with at last. Thus the Colossus of Orlais was born. Dozens of sculptors, hundreds of miners, and 3 highly paid surveyors selected a suitably stable hill in the wastes to begin carving. A year into the project, workers uncovered an old dwarven rune near the base of the statue. Believing this was to be a sign that the ground was sturdy, the grand work continued until Florian's death, when Empress Celine took the throne and ordered the costly effigy immediately cease. "We must give our subjects working on this noble project time to mourn," she said. Strangely, Empress Celine never ordered work on the Colossus of Orlais to resume, nor offered a plan to transport it out of the wastes. Interesting. That's nice. Oh, hello. It's like, what's growling at me? Are your tastes more plain, or was that just an example?
Someone get over here!
Are you fucking kidding me? Die already. Asshole. Get out my face! He's like, rah, 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 rah. Go away. Get away from me. Wee, I finded it. Ooh, I wonder if there is red lyrium here. I always wonder because the walls kind of glow with it, huh? I hear speedomons and I'm not happy about it. They poisoned me! You're an asshole! I don't even know what I'm fighting, but you're dead. You're dead. Don't know what I'm fighting, but I'm sure you're gonna die, because I'm the Inquisitor, and I have veiled fire. La 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 la, lighten up all this shit. Ooh, oh, I thought there was a cutscene because my character was suddenly gone. Nope, I just put the camera in a wall. Salsa style? Wait, so you mean you use salsa, or... Because just diced tomatoes are just tomatoes that are chopped in a way. But salsa is like a whole separate thing. Okay, I apparently did this wrong. I had to read more stuff. Sorry, Tomb Guardians. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I made a boo-boo. There were other braziers that I had to... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Just die, please. Okay. You dead boy now? Okay, you dead boy. Yeah, I totally should have put 2 and 2 together, because I saw that there was stuff to read, and I was like, oh, I'll read that after I light these fires, not realizing that it was the same thing as before, where, like, evil things will spawn if you do it wrong. Alright, let's read it up. Daddy didn't have anything to do with singing. Salsa style fire roasted tomatoes. I guess maybe it's that's weird. Like, what does that mean? I mean, roasted tomatoes in and of themselves are different than just tomatoes that have been diced. I don't know, whatever. As long as you like it, you're the one eating it. The surface where they would hide from the war. The surface where they would hide from the war that took their home. The strife that destroyed Tighes, sundered houses from weapons that clan used against clan. I'm gonna have to read these a bunch of times. Bear with me. Farewell, Paragon, fled from the strife his brilliance created. His own clan and his 2 sons followed Farewell to the pitiless surface. Okay, so I think it's this one. Farewell, Paragon, fled from the strife his brilliance created. His own clan and his 2 sons followed Farewell to the pitiless surface. The surface where they would hide from the war that took their home. The strife that destroyed the Tighes, sundered houses from weapons the clan used against clan. I think maybe this one is first. Or is it last? Farewell left. His clan came with him. And the surface was where they went. Maybe this is first? The strife that destroyed Tighes, sundered houses from weapons that clan used against clan. Weapons happened. He fled from the strife. Okay, so the strife comes first and then it's referenced in the other one. Got it. Got it. What? Okay, I was wrong. I guess that one's last. I was wrong.
Enough!
I mean, there's a difference between, like, this is gross and this is not the way that I would have made it. And if people are gonna give you shit for that, then they're shitty.
Look at all the stars. Their light is very far away. Some of them are gone.
Vast but still. Does it bother you? How different it looks than the sky in the Fade?
At first, I didn't remember. Now, I just want to forget.
What was this one now? Come on! Why? This is so hard, this one. Okay, so I guess it's... Farewell fled to the surface. His clan also goes to the surface. This is bullshit! Or maybe it's the weapons next. Maybe it's... I don't know. This one's harder than the other one, I feel. Alright, this one is definitely first. He fled from the strife his brilliance created. The strife that destroyed Tighes. Okay. I think that's what it is. Let's do this one. So this one's first. I tried that they all came with him after that. The way that this storytelling is going is very odd. Now I don't know which one is next. Okay, that's definitely the last one, because it has a period. His own clan and his 2 sons followed. Okay. Alright, I did it.
There's the door.
The sooner we're gone, the better.
Is that the voice of experience?
Years ago, I was hired to find a man who'd gone missing in the Silent Plains. There's pure dust out there, fine as ash. A breeze can choke you for days. But I was with stout men, like Wilfred. Wet behind the ears, but maker, he was eager to prove himself. We made camp. Said we'd have stories once we got back home. Then the storm blew in.
I'm glad he's finally telling stories now. He's opening up. I mean, I'm of the opinion that if you're gonna cook, unless you're preparing a food like that by itself I don't like, it's like you're cooking, I'm gonna eat it, and I'm gonna be happy that I didn't have to cook. That's the way that I look at it. These chairs are really neat. Look at all the designs. Very cool. Got a mosaic piece. Yeah! Yeah! First try! Totally first try. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was cute. Come on baby, light veil fire. Okay. So now I've gone in this little place over here. I'm gonna get this rift happening, and we'll start exploring south, which is exciting. Because I did a very good job of exploring the outside of things. Did a good job of being nowhere where being in the place where the content was not. That's what I'm good at. Alright, hello. Oh shit. I saw it coming. I should have moved. But I didn't. I didn't move. Just need to back up a little. Yeah, dead boy. What you think of that, dead boy? He's like, I think I'm gonna send more people over. No. You did it! Yes! Get away! Oh, the despair demons and the greater terrors are so irritating. Because they disrupt me. That laugh was pretty cool, though. I will say. Excuse me, sir. Fuck you. Someone get over here! I just drank a thing! Oh, can I close this now? Judge it! Judge it, judge. Judge, judge, judge. Judge, judge, judge. Wah, na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I did a pure lightning essence. I got power. Alright, neat. I'm gonna try to explore in this area. and just kind of see what happens. Get some Amritas. I don't really see much of anything. Just resources. I'm not looking for no resources. I'm looking for plot things. You can blame Bear for that, and totally not me. Actually, it is Bear's fault. It's the reason I'm singing it. Everything is Bear's fault. Everything in the whole world. And by the whole world, I mean just this one thing. Just actually this one thing. Moog synth? I don't know about a Moog. I'm gonna have to turn the AC off again. It's so hard for me to regulate my temperature. It's like a little bit too warm or freezing. Those are the those are the choices I have. Just slightly too warm, or my god, I'm dying because I'm cold. That's like me every night when I'm trying to read and Fred has the AC on. I'm just like, ugh. What's that? You see that shiny over there? Let me just go turn the AC off. I will be right back with more exploring. Whew. Okay. You know what? I know how to fix this. Hide in a blanket. No, just kidding. I just wanted the sweater that was underneath that. Oh. I wish there weren't spiders in my windows, because I could then open the windows, but they got in between the... They got it in the screen, behind the screen, so I gotta keep it closed, because I don't want them leaking into the apartment. You know, classic spider move to leak into things. It's totally how that works. Alright, so we still have a very large area to cover here. Very, very large area. I'm still really surprised. I keep thinking about those mosaic pieces. And it said that I didn't find them all in the Western Approach, and I'm really shocked. Because I thought for sure I had it. I thought for sure I must have found all the pieces, but... Like, I was so thorough in that area. Like, how is it possible? I'll come down first and then go back up, I suppose. There's no, like, good way to do this because it's just open area. So I'm just trying to see if I find shit. There's a glowy over there. I don't know what it is. There's a rock formation over there. I'm gonna go towards the glowy. Wait, what are you talking about? I've had the... Wait, what are you referring to? You said I've had the exact same. A big one... And I think it's a female, smaller male. I thought they were gonna get it on and looked again and she was eating him? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, gross. No, no. Either way, no. God, I hate it when I bring up spiders and then people are like, hey, I can say a thing about spiders that's horrifying and no one ever wants to hear it. I'm like, God, just like... That should be a, should ban it. Banned topic in chat. We try to avoid politics and then also spiders. Just say you're not allowed. Can you do these things? Liquid spiders. Alright, I'm sorry for the liquid spiders. I'm sorry. I just meant that I can't open the ding-dang window. I like natural air. I don't like air conditioning. It's useful, but I don't like the feeling of it. It has like a... Like I can tell it's not real. None of this makes any sense, but it's just... When I was younger, I used to call it fake air. It was not real. You drive a spider? I don't know what that means. A journal on dwarven ruins. A few days ago, I turned from a statue to find a human woman staring at me. She didn't react when I screamed or when I ran around picking up my dropped notes. When I asked who she was and how long she'd been standing there, she quoted some verses of the chant at me, polite as you please. I offered her some water, but she shook her head, pointed to the east, and said, "Blessed are those with fortitude, for they persevere in the name of the Maker." When I glanced back, she was gone. The poor woman must be touched. She seemed harmless, but I don't know how she gets around so quickly in this heat. Alright, interesting. And also to Pleb Hunter, how are you doing? What is up? Yeah, it's fake. Yeah, it's unfortunately, it was too moist for me to have the window open, and then spiders happened, so I can't have the window open. White wyvern hide. Cool. Mosaic piece! Woo! Look at that guy. Vargest? Oh yeah, we know about those. Stab it. Oh, the oasis. The oasis is significantly cooler than the open sands. A sweet fragrance drifts down from the trees. Alright, Wormy, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you later. Boom. Getting all the loot. All the loot. Meow. Meow. So I'm actually trying to not have to fight all these things, because I don't like just killing things for the sake of killing them. So they're gonna avoid them and not have to murder their faces right off of their bodies. That's better for me. A drop top? Like a convertible? Playing some Fortnite? Nice. Are you good at it, or are you a pleb like me? I have a lot of fun playing Fortnite, but I'm not good at it. That's for sure. Okay, well here's the glowy. I found the glowy. The limited edition is a soft top convertible. Okay, so it's just a convertible then. Or like a specific brand of convertible. I don't know cars, so like all this fancy terminology, I don't understand it. Not ninja, but I hold my own. Fair enough. Could you hold your own with ninja? I watch Tim the Tatman. He's improved so much. But he like plays with pro players in most of the games he plays, actually. Like, people give him shit for being bad, but I think that's because his chat's a little bit trolly. This chat's just a little extra trolly. Okay, Garrick. See you in a bit. Hope whatever you have to go do goes smoothly for you. Have I not been there? Man. That's the other thing about traveling along the edge of stuff. Like, you miss things that are close enough. Like, it fills in the map a little bit wider than I intend for it to fill in. There looked to be a thing over here, and I don't know if we saw it already. Highest kill win is 16. Wow, that's really good. I think I got us top 2 once. So I was playing with a couple of friends of mine. We got to top 2, and I was like, yeah! I think that's... I don't think I've ever won. I really enjoy the game, though. It's definitely fun. I should play more often. But then I remember that Dota exists. What's this little place? Just a little place. Alright. What's that? What's that? What's this? A camp? A camp of Red Templars? Get out of here. Die, 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 die. Be electrocuted and set on fire. Dead, dead. Okay. Cool. Doing it. Killing it. Alright, so it's just a little camp. Just a little camp. I guess there's not really anything here. It's just like a little, here's a piece of interesting thing to look at. I appreciate that. I mean, no one would want to spend any time in this area if it was just sand, you know? Yeah. I support this endeavor. Murder all of them. Kill them! Kill them all! Club Hunter TV. You still like League more than Dota? Eh. Dota is exactly what I want. In most of the time, forever. But yeah, if you ever want to play, there are people who sometimes are looking for people to play together in the Court of the Hype, or the Games of the Hype. It's a channel in Discord. But we have pinned messages from people who oh, guys, I accidentally a rift. But anyway, that's where people can organize games, or like plan a game night, or just like do pickup groups and whatever. Most often people are playing Dota, but we've had some Fortnite happen. Someone was looking to play Stardew Valley multiplayer. I've thought about having a server for Terraria, but I wouldn't be able to leave it up all the time. I should play some Terraria, man. I haven't played that game in a while. It's fun. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff, and then we have pinned messages of people saying, here are the multiplayer games that I own. So you can see what kind of games people have available. And you are more than welcome to get people in on playing games that I don't have. I just want the community interacting with each other. It makes me happy. But yeah, I think the last time I played Fortnite was like a really long time ago. The last time I really played anything other than Dota, it was a very long time ago. I've been doing a lot of getting my to-do list done, and then all my spare time goes to Dota because that's the game that I enjoy. And also TI is coming up, so they've got the compendium. And I'm trying to like do stuff with the compendium to get all my cosmetic shit. My silly cosmetic items. Oh, thanks, hype friend. What a coincidence. I actually did not tell it to do that. Like that was just on a it's just on a timer. Just on a timer. But if I ever am looking to play Fortnite, I'll always post in the court of the games and say, hey, does anyone want to do a thing and stuff? Okay, what is this? Okay, I really need to come over here to establish this camp because we need potions. We need potions. That's a behemoth. He doesn't give a shit about fire. Come here. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. I forgot that he does that. He, like, traps you in there. You know what would be super cool that I think I'm the only one to be interested in it? I would love to have a role-playing server on Neverwinter Nights and just have, like, a community server for that. Oh, dude, that'd be sick! That would be so sick. Chimney? No, Jiminy with a J. Like Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio. Did you say that Jiminy Cricket was called something else? In Italian? Don't want to buy the enhanced edition right now. Fair enough. I mean, I still have my old discs, so, like, I'd be more than willing to also just install the discs. I like old things. Alright, set up camp. We need health, please. Thank you.
The Venatori hiding everywhere in this desert?
Apparently.
Yes.
Inquisitor.
Yes. Yes, they are. Why are you horning? That's not the type of horning I want you to do, sir. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and then cut up that way because there's just like one little sliver. We have so much more content. Oh my goodness grapes. Has some graphic bugs with current graphic cards. Okay. I wonder if I would have any issues. I do also have the enhanced edition, which I've been wanting to boot up and play, but like, rip my life. Grillo parlante, which literally means the talking cricket. Yeah. And then in English, it's Jiminy is his name. Jiminy is a weird name. I don't think I've ever heard it before. It's Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket. So then... yeah. He's a weird one. What's this? What's this over here? Anything? Is this a place that I've been and murdered stuff? Search the Venatori camp near the canyon. Okay, never mind. This is definitely not a place I've been. I can't hear the noise over the... found it anyway. Journal on Dwarven Ruins. The inscriptions on the ruins are all in the old tongue. Thank you, grandmother, for teaching this ungrateful brat old Dwarven. The writing talks about the sad parting from the stone. Hundreds of years ago, several houses left their taigs to settle here under one leader. They were running from a war, or running so there wouldn't be a war? I read and reread the pillars until the light faded, but I know I'm missing something. I'll go back tomorrow. I wish Felicity's sister hadn't talked her out of joining me. I could use an extra pair of eyes to keep watch at night. Oh, poor guy. Poor dude. Oh, I've never read it. I've only seen the movie. Jiminy Cricket? Okay, let's go in here first, and then we'll go to there. We'll go all up in that business. But first I want to go in. Go in the business before you go around the business. Hashtag not sex tips with Lecta. It's a horrible... Ooh, look how cool!
They're upon us!
I'm upon you! I see a mosaic piece. I'm excited. Can you decide that you're gonna fight them, please? Like, faster?
Someone get over here!
You just sat there. Turd. No idea where Jiminy Cricket fits there. Oh, it's okay. One of my English professors at university was really big into the idea of Pinocchio actually being an allegory for the history of Italy as a nation. Huh. Alright, this place is really pretty. Okay, loot it. Like, look it. I like how much light there is in here. I think that's part of why I'm like, ooh, pretty. It's not that the other places are any less pretty, it's just easier for me to see it in here. King Willow's Weave. Nice, nice. I should take a look at. Okay, we're fine. But I do want to see if I've gotten anything that's better. Nope. We have made for centuries. We will make for as many more. They could kill every mage, but we would still make, but they cannot, because of what we make. Her hands of the staff works. What? None of that made any fucking sense to me. This is garbage. Also garbage. Alright, I just wanted to see if we got anything good while I'm at it. Obviously not going to go back and look at stuff. Nothing. Superior battle coat. This I'm a little surprised that we haven't gotten anything that's better, considering that these things are about our level. Yeah, I'm not, that's part of why I did not like English class when I was younger. I was like, I don't care what it means. It's stupid. Now I like it a little bit more, but like I care what Shakespeare meant and the interpretations of that. I care about, say, like, Lord of the Rings, like, because I already like the work. So then I want to explore it from all sorts of different angles now that I've enjoyed it already. But if I don't give a shit about it, I don't care what the fucking symbolism is. I used to hate it when I was younger, and I, like, did not understand why we were studying it. Sketch of Burial Grounds Tomb. Where is that? Sketch of Canyon Tomb. Short note. Mirena, I'm returning to the main camp. Don't linger past sunset. We were working by torchlight past dark when a horde of spiders poured out of the canyon's rocks, like liquid. There are Red Templars on patrol, but if the Overseer wants us to go faster, he should ask the wretched brutes to guard us while we work. We already have few enough Venatori after the disaster at Redcliffe. Something the Red Templars have taken pains to remind us about, I've noticed. Are all the Templars in the south this haughty? Says Harmonum. Herminerm. Oh look, he's frozen in a somersault. Isn't that neat? Oh, hello. He's just zip-zapping all over the place.
One less to worry about.
Yes. I mean, I think that's the mark of something that's good, that people can get stuff out of it that wasn't necessarily intended. I mean, obviously with exceptions, but I think having the ability to easily, not as a stretch, interpret things in different ways is part of what makes a piece of media neat. Yeah, no, I definitely was not taught to think for myself. And then I had to do so in college suddenly, and I was like, what? You want me to come up with ideas? This is weird, I don't like it. This is weird, I'm bad at it, I don't like it. Let's see. So... that looks like a place I'm supposed to be. Like, it's hard for me to tell where these drawings exist. And also, where do I find these drawings? Okay. Relief requisition, we did that. A page was recovered from a logbook that was apparently kept by someone studying old dwarven ruins. Perhaps there are additional pages to be found deeper in the hissing wastes. Get campsites... Fade rifts near the cove, fade rifts near the canyon. Sand and ruin. There's a sizable Venatori thing. Go look at it. Find the canyon tome's treasure. Follow the treasure map to the tomb. Why am I saying tome? Thinking of books. Yeah, we would, like, read a few chapters and then discuss those chapters and what they meant or whatever. I did not like it, though. I wanted to be reading my own books. I very much wanted to read my own fucking books, and I was like, leave me alone. I don't want to read this. I don't want to read this. It's boring. It's a logging stand. There's a quarry. Oof, there's so much game in this game. There's so much area. So this just doesn't even show me. It's just like, find it, bro. Where would I even see it is the problem. How many songs do I have? 19 out of 21. Ooh, girl. Completed quests. Collections. Like, I don't know where I would see this thing. Maybe if I go to Codex? Maps? Map of Farmland Cave. To a waterfall. Sketch of Burial Grounds Tomb. Okay, this is one we just got. These are not in any sort of order, though. Sketch of Canyon Tomb. Colossus Tomb we found. Four Pillar Tomb. I think we Question mark? Alright, I guess I'll figure it out. Hey, Quiche, how's it going? Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna kill these guys. Hey! Did you wanna be a dead thing? 'Cause I think I'm gonna make you a dead thing. I'm gonna make you a dead thing. Get away from me, dead thing. Cool. Flarm. That's what his horn sounds like, flarm. Flurm, flurm, flurmity flurm, 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 flurmity flurm, flurm, flurm. Feeling a bit silly. Where was that? Oh, that's it? Vandaluria? Yeah, I see it. Okay. Four Pillars Tomb. I see a flag. Oh, there's also a place for me to go. I'm doing pretty well. We were just discussing literature. And I'm just running through trying to fill in this place and fighting some things along the way. Making all my people real nice and beefy. What's on sale? What do you want me to see? I'm not gonna look at it. You can't make me. You can't make me. Okay. And Soulless. Sure. Why not? Make you extra rifty. Yeah, I'm just exploring, trying to find all there is to find in the Hissing Wastes, which is fucking huge. It's so very large, and I missed a spot. But I'm gonna come claim this area before I go back up there, because I could just port, which would probably be a little easier. The sky in this place is gorgeous, though. It's really just very gorgeous. Yeah, there's a lot of empty. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to be found within the empty. I kind of wish that they had made the outskirts a little bit closer in. Because I spent an embarrassingly long time just running along the outside trying to see if I could find anything. It's like, took way too long. And, I keep thinking about, apparently, like, so I try to be very methodical. I try to make sure I, go along all of the edges and, fill in the whole map and blah, 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 but I keep missing stuff. Like, I still have mosaic pieces in the Western Approach, and I was fairly certain that I was done with that place, But I was wrong. Oops. Well, whatever. You did too? Yeah, I went from down here. I went along here, here, up, over, and then I did all this stuff in here. And now I'm just coming back around and trying to fill stuff in. But we've been doing this pretty much all day. Like for 3 hours or so, give or take. And I'm still not anywhere close to being done with the dang thing. There's just a lot. And then after this, we still have 3 large areas. 3, what I'm assuming are smaller areas, but in reality, they could be just as large. Like, it's a fucking lot, man. Oh, wait a minute. Logging stand? I will take this, thank you. Stab, 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 to stab, stab, to stab. Gonna stab the ground and take the stuff. Had to go back and find little things in a lot of places, yeah. But like, because I was so thorough, I'll just look it up. Which is not exciting to watch, so I might just do it offline if... you know. I'm gonna come down here. Because, like, all of this was also filled in, but it fills in the map wider than stuff you would necessarily see. It's not always the best. Like, the fill-in space is too large. But then again, I also think that the game in general is a bit large for my tastes. Why did that light up his whole corpse? Oh, weird. What's that? A dwarfy guy? A dwarfy guy statue? I've never seen one of those before. It's not like they're everywhere in this place and also other places. Also, cheers everybody, make sure you're watering yourselves. Make sure you're getting all hydrated. Like Sopranos? I actually never saw The Sopranos. Sometimes you just talk. There's also different shades of like similar accents. Sometimes you just talk like Marissa Tomei and My Cousin Vinny. And then other times you talk like you're more from like Brooklyn. And sometimes you're from Staten Island. It's like kind of a different thing. So yeah, there's definitely shades of it. For sure. What's that up there? Hey, Norm, how's it going? Oh my god. And there's Fran Drescher, which is a whole other thing. I mean, I can't do her voice, but like that accent. The Flashy Girl from Flushing. The nanny named Fran. I actually really liked that show. The Nanny. I haven't seen that show in so long. Burial grounds. Oh, I think I've actually been here, but I didn't go down the stairs. I went along the outside. Like, would this be considered the Four Pillars one? I don't think so. But yeah, I've definitely been over here. I'm gonna come over here and then travel up to this rift. There's so much content. Just on lunch saying hi. What you eating? Have anything good?
It's so cold. Why isn't there snow?
'Cause there's no precipitation. He's such a cutie. My little Cole. Oh, my little baby Cole. I just want to pet his little head. Ah, why would they name a character that, though? That's a little strange.
Watch out!
Stop hitting me. Ah! Spook. Spooked me. That was spooky. Spooky, spooky! I'm about to get some lunch myself. I actually remembered to make my sandwich. So I've got a sandwich. Turk sandwich for lunch. I had an English muffin for breakfast. Jesus Christ, cricket. No, that's just weird that they would... Like, in Utah they say, oh my heck, to avoid saying hell. But, like, why... You wouldn't name a children's character heck. Like, it's still, like, kind of a... Like, it's an acceptable naughty term, but, like, still... An exclamation that... Like, it's just weird to me that they would... have named a character that. It's bizarre.
Away with you!
I definitely use it that way now that I'm older. But just as an exclamation, like I say Jesus Crow, which is actually somebody's Twitch name. And he told me that it came from, because you weren't allowed to say Jesus Christ in, like, as an exclamation in his house, so they would say Jesus Crow. And so that he's told me it made him very happy to hear that I was using it in precisely the way that it has in his life historically been used, but I didn't know that. I don't even know what, you know, I guess it's just like, it's fun to say, Jesus Crow. It's just fun to say. But so is shitlord and prick beans and turd bucket. Stop fighting me! Shit, I meant 6. Man, I am getting flopped upon, ultra hard flopped upon. Alright, close it. Close, close. Hey, Legato, how you doing? Oh, because he was a character of conscience? But why wouldn't they name him something closer to, like, the Holy Ghost or the Holy Spirit, then? Rather than, basically, what's a sanctioned curse. It's still a little strange. Especially because that's not, like, those are not the same thing. You say Jesus tits. I say so many things. I once said Christ holes. It just came out. I don't know what it means. There is a cave in here. What is the way to get into this cave? I used to say mother's asshole. That's a terrible thing to say. Mother's asshole. Why would you say that? I don't know, but I said it. Mother's asshole. And hey, how you doing? Hi, show. At 150 you sound just like her, but you sound better even? For what? What is that? What are this? Ah, I think I may have accidentally found a thing that I was not necessarily looking for just now. Used to swear when dying in games, now I just say what? I just say whatever my mouth says. Like, I don't think about it, it just happens. That's how we get things like Prickbean. And I once yelled, because I was frustrated and I couldn't beat this guy. I yelled, "Piss on my face!" I don't know why I said that. I didn't think before I said that. I wasn't like, what is the best thing to say in this situation? It just came out. A New York accent? No, I mean, like, what is the video? Just anybody? Hang on. Let me see. What is this? Watch ears.
Hi, it's Jeannie Cusimano. Oh, hi. Hi, how are you? Listen, Carmela, I spoke to my sister about the letter from Meadow, and she's sorry, but she just can't do it. I'm sorry.
She can't? Why not?
Well, because she already wrote a letter to someone else. A wonderful young Dominican from the housing projects with a 5.2 average and crack addict mother, cerebral palsy. Here.
Where's 150?
Meadow.
I'm sorry, but I just can't do it.
Well, I thought you would at least want to take a look at her grades and her SAT scores and some teacher comments before you made up your mind. I think she would be a
Before
wonderful
you made
addition
up
to
your
the
mind.
Georgetown campus.
Then I'm sure the admissions officers will see that.
Well, I'm not sure that's...
Yeah, Marissa Tomei is a little bit different. Like, there's just different accents. Different accents to be had. I'll smite your dick into my face once. Wait, did I? What? When playing Tails? I said that? How is that not a quote? That's hilarious. I'll smite your dick into my face. Why would I say that? That's too funny. Hey, Simon. How you doing? Just exploring some deserty area. How have you been? How was work? All right. Ooh, hand's getting a little cramped. My fingies. See, that to me, what is that accent? That's like a soft Long Island accent, almost. My grandparents have a friend, Lily. She talks a little bit like that. Kind of like the soprano. They would say sopranos. I would say sopranos. Or sopranos. Like, it's very... Ha, 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 ha. There's so many little dialects in New York. Yeah, I don't try to make sense of it. I don't think that's gonna lead us to anything at all. I wasn't... Like I said, things just fly out of my mouth and I don't think about it. Okay. So there's a place to go in here, and then there's question marks up the wazoo. Take a torch. Sometimes you might just want to take a torch. You know, you don't want to get lost in the dark. In the dark. I'm not very good at not doing it really thick. I'm much better at doing like a Marissa Tomei in My Cousin Vinny. Much better at that. Heads! You're gonna shoot a deer poor little innocent little doe-eyed little deer. I'd have to practice it to be able to be any good at it. Alright, so we got another tomb with these plaques to read and then figure out the story. Friend Paul made up voices personalities for a character he got in Mansions of Madness. What's Mansions of Madness? Is that like is that like one of those games where you have to work together to like survive or something? Is that a board game? The old smoking author, he gave that accent but more gravelly. Yeah, I definitely can't do gravelly. Ooh! Yay! Good job, boss! And with the burden growing, he called his sons to his bedside. I think I've done all of these out of order. After many years, Farewell, greatest of paragons, could not bear life's burden. And the brothers swore and mourned when their father returned to the stone. He bade each son swear he would take care of his brother. Okay, so I think it's this one. After many years, he could not bear life's burden. With the burden growing, he called his sons. He told them to look after each other, and they cried. Called his sons to his bedside. Light it up. And he bade each son to take care of his brother. They did not listen. And they swore that they would. But they fucking lied. 'Cause they're the worst.
Another tomb.
Marissa.
At least we'll have shelter if the wind
Tomei.
comes up.
Will there be a storm?
Better pray not. I was caught in a desert storm once. We dug in, expecting sand, but what we got was rain. Never seen anything like it. We climbed some rocks, but it was days until the waters went down. Lost our supplies in the flood. For a while I thought we'd end up starving, or bashing in Wilfred's head for a stew.
Can you do Fran Drescher? I don't think I could. I haven't heard her voice in so long. I haven't heard her voice. Like, I can hear it in my head almost. But I've heard Janice more recently. Janice from Friends. I got you 2 pairs. I got you Rocky and Bullwinkle and Bullwinkle. So I figured you could wear Rocky and Rocky, Bullwinkle and Bullwinkle, or you could mix and match Moose and Squirrel. Janice. But I don't think I could do Fran Drescher anymore. I probably could when I was younger. I just haven't watched The Nanny in so long. 'Cause that's really all she's been in. Just kidding. She's been in other stuff. I just haven't seen it. Woohoo! 7 mosaic pieces. We got a bunch of neat things. It's a fantasy game? Oh, like fantasy board game. Yeah. Oh, it's an Elder Signs board game. Okay. Elder Signs? I was thinking Elder Scrolls. But yeah, Marissa Tomei.
One less to worry about!
Is the actress's name. Marissa Tomei. She also played Marissa Tomei. Peter Park. She played Aunt May in one of the newest Spider-Mans. And I thought she did a fantastic job. Puppy? Oh my god, for once I don't have to kill a puppy!
Stars will guide us out of here. I hope.
Hi, pup. Do we get a puppy? Scrawled note. Welcome to my shop. Be back soon. Betyar will make change for you. What a good boy! Oh my goodness, what a good puppy! What a good boy. I'll sell the stuff that I just have in here. I have a lot of shit that I don't need. What do you have for sale? Helm of the Droska. That's really good. I don't think I've ever bought anything. I don't think I bought a single item. I think I want this. Why don't I give this to Cole? You know what? The puppy is such a good boy. That's Marissa Tomei. And yeah, which makes sense. It never made sense for Aunt May to be like a little old lady. He's a teenager. It's his mother's sister, unless in the comics it was his grandmother's sister. In which she would be Great Aunt May. But Aunt May, it makes sense someone who's in their 30s or 40s to have a teenage kid. That makes way more sense than having her be like 80. The nanny had no accent in the Italian version? Oh my god, that blows my mind. First of all, it blows my mind that there was an Italian version and they didn't just do subtitles. But I feel like that was such a huge part of it, was like her voice. Alright, I'm gonna buy this helmet because the puppy is adorable. You can go insane, you get a card that you keep to yourself, sometimes change how you're supposed to play the game, making you hostile to the other characters. Betrayal at the House on the Hill? Because that one isn't a card, but it's a similar idea, for sure. Cole, wear this shit. Okay, cool. I never thought that made sense, although I'm near 30 with no kid. Well, yeah, but it's not unreasonable. Like, it makes way less sense to have an 80 or however old she was. Like an old lady who's looking after her sister's kid. Like, that doesn't make sense. Because he's supposed to be a teenager. He was in high school. But like I said, 30s or 40s. Subtitles are for artsy freaks here. All TV series that get aired on TV and movies at cinemas are dubbed with very few exceptions. That's so strange. If you have a dagger / knife and the other player ends their turn in the same room as you, you win the game. So I won the team game, the rest of our team lost. Nice. Nice. In his 30s at this point. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, if you're talking about, like, the start of Spider-Man. Like, he's been around at this point, you know? Like, he's been around. So, like, now he's 30s. Now he's in his 30s. But if you're doing a Spider-Man the way he was when he was first introduced, which I believe was... Ew. That's really grody looking. I don't like that. There's a bird on his head. Hi, bird. Like, when he was introduced, wasn't he a high school kid? He was the one you killed? Murder him! Okay. So this is actually leading me out. So this is not what I thought this was gonna be, but whatever. That was a cute little detour. We got a puppy, we got a helmet. Or we didn't get a puppy, we got to see a puppy. That's the first Maybari that we haven't had attack us. So that makes me feel good. Oh shit. Oh hey, check this out. As soon as I pop out of here, I am gonna go on my lunch break, and then I'll be playing probably for another 3 hours. I know I'm only scheduled for another 2, but you know me, and you know how I am with the games that I'm enjoying. Okay, so there's that way and there's this way. And I think I've gone that way because I got distracted, right? I don't know. Maybe I went this way? I'm confused. I don't know. He even handed you the dagger. Oh, how pissed was he? I would have been so mad. I would have been so angry. It's like, you convinced me you needed that. It's like, I did need it. Oh, I would have been so mad at you. It's funny though. And swing. Actually, do I need to just come over here? I just want to make sure that I'm filling in those little spots. Those could just be the rocks. I think those are the rocks. Okay, I'm a crazy person. Alright, all filled in. So I think I want to go in the uppy version. So I want to go back to where this merchant is, but like on top. Because there was no landmark down there that I could see. But yeah, so there's a tomb. There's a tomb. Everywhere a tomb. Old MacDonald had a tomb. And we went inside. And we did not see any farm animals. We could not decide whether this one's first or that one's first. What the fuck is this writing? It's really disjointed. But we had to fight spiders when we were wrong. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go on my break now. I'm gonna go on my break. I'll be gone about 5 minutes. I just want to get some water, use the bathroom, eat some lunch, stretch. And I'll try and keep the time that I spend doing those things as short as possible. When I return, we're going to continue exploring the Hissing Wastes. I guess today is just Hissing Wastes. That's all we're able to do. And I'll just keep filling in the map and doing quests and locating things, and we'll see how much of it we can do. Be back shortly, my friends.